Okay, well, I think that's enough waiting. Hello. My Stream Deck decided it didn't want to cooperate with OBS, so I'm doing things manually. Except for whatever I have connected to. Actually, no, I do have to do things manually because I can't swap scenes by default, so that's lame. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so just playing Risk of Rain. I have a mod pack. I'm using a mod pack. Hi Steak, welcome to the stream. I'm using a mod pack. You can find the profile code in the description. It's just vanilla plus type mods. Nothing too fancy. Just quality of life stuff. So, looking through my logbook the other day, I realized I had a couple of things that I hadn't unlocked yet. Or red, because that's very bright and flashy. So I haven't unlocked this. I haven't found this. Haven't unlocked this. I need to escape the moon on monsoon difficulty, which is something I have yet to do. And I still haven't opened the time security chest on Rally Point Delta, which I would really like to figure out how to do, but I can never seem to progress that quickly, regardless of what difficulty I'm on. Apparently I haven't defeated these monsters and gotten their logbooks. This looks like Mithrix, but I could totally be wrong. Do I even know what this monster is? This looks like this looks like it could be Aurelianite. How many people do I get average? Like viewers? I haven't streamed in a while, so 0, but when I do stream, it's like 2 or 3. More people than I expect, I'll tell you that for sure. I'll tell you that for free. Whenever I get a decent camera, I won't have to worry about this bouncing avatar on your screen. You'll be able to actually see me and my facial expressions. But at the moment, I have no money. No extra money for camera, so it's bouncing little DJ for now. Boing. Aphelion Sanctuary. Okay. So, yeah. Some of these have progress, like the demons and the crabs. Hold on, I need a tissue. My nose is itchy. Others don't have like progress bars. I don't even know if there are any left with progress bars. Oh yeah, I have all these new ones because I got Seekers of the Storm. Goodness, excuse me. Oh, this one. Inflict poison 1,000 total times. Okay. Goodness. The moment I start recording is the moment I start sneezing. Oh yeah, and all the trials too. I have not even begun to find all the trials. Only a few. I think I might actually be halfway there. But not only do you have to find them, you also have to defeat them. You have to, like, complete the trial. So, I'm thinking I might try Eclipse. I have not actually done Eclipse before. I have all the characters unlocked for both of the current DLCs, so I guess I'm just gonna start from the first one. Why don't I get, can be unlocked while, what? Huh. No artifacts, I guess because it's already its own thing. Watch me, get ready to watch me die hundreds and hundreds of times. Oh, come on. Shrine of the Mountain is one of my favorite shrines. I don't think it will be very kind to me. Actually, let's leave it at 60. Boost this. That's better. So the starting trait actually doesn't seem to be too bad because you start at 50% health, but that doesn't mean you need to stay there, because if you can heal, that's good. So, are we there yet? Ooh. This is my favorite environment because the whales are so pretty. Oh. And the sky is purple, and that's my favorite color. One of my favorite colors. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay. So a couple of the mods that I have are like, I just opened a chest here, but it disappeared because it's opened. I don't need to go looking for opened chests, only ones that have not yet been opened. A very obvious one is the like environment mod I can't remember the name of, that it has a chance to change the color shaders for each level. So this is the void version of the Distant Roost, I believe. Everything's listed under a shader profile, so it's really easy to edit. I assume. That's just what it looks like to me. Another one is look straight up and look straight down. It's very handy. Oh, there's 2 mountain shrines. I can't remember. There's a lot of mods, but I just can't remember because they do such minor things. One of them I think is, oh, I have a proper save mod. I do have that, so I can, like, at the beginning of every realm, the game saves, so I can pick it up later, which is nice. It's very nice. Oh yeah, turrets. I have a mod that when I activate the teleporter, all the turrets, all the gunner turrets, teleport to it just to help me fight, because they're useless otherwise. And then I have another teleporter mod that allows me to, whenever the main boss of the teleporter is defeated, the teleporter just instantly goes to 100%. I don't have to sit around and wait, because that's the most annoying thing ever. Alright, that's the end of that Shrine of Chance. Okay. Is there anything even over here? Was it worth it? Newt. But I don't really want to go there right now. I have no need. Ow. I don't really have much to say at the moment. That tends to be, a reoccurring theme. I'm probably better suited for, recording YouTube videos rather than live streaming all the time, but live streaming is how I develop a decent fan base, like a decent live fan base. Fight you, I can get 3 free. If I complete you, I can get 3 free. Whoa! Items out of you. Ah, right between the legs. That's not helpful. Oh, great. Now I'm fighting you. Ah, great. I'm gonna die. You're dead, lol. Get wrecked. Hey, I can actually watch one of your streams for the first time in months. Yeah, well, this is the first time in months that I've been able to stream, so you and me both. What's up, Jack? I'm gonna try with what's your face? Huntress. Ooh, the sunny verdant falls. This is actually one of my favorite environments. Well, the environment. Ooh, come on now. Ow. I'm just gonna straight up perish. Oh my word. Oh my word. Combo Fortnite and Destiny. Yeah, it's a rogue. I don't know if it's a rogue-like or a rogue-lite. Basically, you fight things and they give you get gold for eliminating them, which gives you money, which then you can buy stuff, and the more stuff you get, the stronger you get, which means you can kill things faster and you can get upgraded faster, and it kind of just keeps going. Similar to capitalism, it requires infinite growth, which in real life doesn't exist, but in games is totally possible. And it's incredibly fun. I first watched Markiplier, Bob and Wade, MySkirm, and Lord Minion 777 play this, and their gameplay was super fun to watch because I hadn't seen anything else about it. And then I got it myself, and then I started watching other people play it, and it's really fun. The original version of this game, or the first first game is called Risk of Rain, clearly, because this is the second. But if you were to play it with keyboard and mouse, it is a nightmare. It's like atrocious. Because there's actually no mouse with keyboard and mouse. It is all keyboard. So either you play with keyboard only, or you play controller, and controller's just a lot better. Ooh, perfect. Bundle of fireworks. Right now I'm playing Eclipsed mode. So there's basically the names of the difficulties are based on light rain, medium rain, or heavy rain. So like drizzle is the easiest, monsoon is the hardest, and eclipsed, even though that's not a type of, it doesn't describe how bad a rainstorm is the most difficult version. It's like New Game Plus, you could say. sure how I feel about it. Keyboard only. Yeah, no, I got Risk of Rain 1 because I want to have the collection. And I'm like, okay, I can't move my mouse. What are the controls with this thing? It's keyboard. Just keyboard. Atrocious, I tell you. The last time I ever played a keyboard game that required me to use the arrow keys instead of WASD was Fireboy Water Girl or whatever that game is called. I can't remember. I tend to get that mixed up with Shark Boy Lava Girl. Whoops, did not mean to fall. It's been rough. Busy. Work has been busy. I'm working at an instrument repair shop and it's been great. But it's also been absolutely time consuming. And because it's a mom pop type of shop, hours are not consistent. So I'm going from full-time because we were repairing a bunch of school instruments to part-time because we're almost done repairing the bunch of school instruments. So I'm still got my eye out looking for a job. I just need to take a day and ask around because in-person meetings are better than, you know, calling a place and then they don't call back. It just seems to work out better. As for like more of recent live update, I am incredibly sensitive to gluten. And I only just recently sort of discovered that within like the last 2 years. Like, so my mom is incredibly sensitive to almost everything that could be eaten under the sun. It's very interesting because she can't have sugar, she can't have rice, she can't have wheat. She has to be very careful with how much rice she eats. It's like the bare necessities that, you know, you would think are in everything and she just can't eat them. So I, being her child, got some of those sensitivities and allergies to things, and one of them is the gluten sensitivity. Up until about 5 years ago, I would you know, just be careful and limit myself, you know, get sandwich wraps wrapped in lettuce instead of the bun, or, you know, burgers with lettuce instead of a bun. And then, like, 4 years ago, yeah, up until then, I would be cognizant and aware of my health. And then up until then, after that, I just stopped. I'm like, okay, I'll try a burger with bread. And it didn't give me any negative effects. And then a year ago, so 3 years later, I had so much, like, processed wheat, and my body was just like, hey, you know you shouldn't be eating this, and I had a toxic reaction, and it put me out of commission for like a week. I was bent over, cramping, I was dizzy, I was nauseated, and I wasn't able to consume it, and I wasn't able to take in any nutrients because my intestines were literally lined with gluten. If you don't know how bad gluten is, bleached enriched wheat flour is used in some wallpaper glues. Ooh, good. Yeah, so my intestines were just lined with grossness. And since then, I've been trying to be very careful of what I eat. And I've found that my limit is no more than a average-sized donut hole. Or like 2 or 3 Oreos. I can't. That's my limit, and then I'm out. So, all that being said, this last weekend, I had made dinner using a cream of soup, mushroom cream of soup, and I just was totally negligent, didn't even consider looking at the ingredients because I hadn't had to for mushroom cream of soup in the past. I missed that it was made with bleached enriched wheat flour, and it contains gluten and all that. And I had, out of this casserole dish that I had made using the can of mushroom soup, I had eaten 2/3 of the dish over the course of 2 days, and I'm still feeling the effects of it since Friday. Part of the reason why I'm streaming today and not another day, but also, like I said about work, schedule change, so I'm not working today. So that's my life, dietary life story. I guess I could get on with fighting the boss now. Unless there's, I don't know, is there anything else here? There are things here. Ooh, that's a good one. So how have you been doing, Jack? If you're still here. Oh, right on me. Nice. Ah, great. I don't know why I went all the way around. Doing well. My classes have been relatively easy. My birthday's coming up soon, so that's nice. Oh, sick. That's good. Happy early birthday. I hope it's a happy birthday. The one thing I don't like about the Huntress is that aiming is entirely dependent on the thing closest to you. Almost entirely dependent on that. Yikes! Die. Hurry up. Thank you. Okay, finally. I survived. You're welcome. Ah, great, you. Let's crack this sucker open. Can I get healed? Thank you. Yes. Alright. This is stage 2. So once you activate the teleporter, you go to the next location. And in normal Risk of Rain 2, you you defeat 4 stages and then you get to stage 5, and at stage 5 you can either loop back to stage 1, or a beginning stage rather, or you can go fight the main boss on the moon. But sometimes stage 5 can be too early to fight the main boss on the moon. So you might loop back to stage 10 instead. I have not... Ooh, come on now. I have not successfully... I've not done this well in Eclipsed yet. So... I also suck at playing on Monsoon. No! Oh, stop it! Okay, good. I forget that this type of blipping, I can blink around, and so there's 2 versions of it. Each character gets like a loadout. If you look down on the bottom right, there's shift. So when I shift, I teleport 3 times, but I only teleport horizontally. I can't teleport upwards. There is another version. If I go back to the main menu, I can select that my teleport actually teleports me in the direction that I'm looking, which in certain cases is very helpful. However, you only get it to do it once, and then your thing refreshes instead of you again. Whoops. I don't know if anything I said a moment ago made sense, because I just stopped talking and locked in. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Ooh, a fussling bungus. Oh my goodness, a red item out of a regular loot box. Understood. Enough to get what you said. Okay, good. Sometimes I'll start yapping and then realize I don't know what the frick I'm even talking about, which is quite surprising because I feel like I understand what I mean most of the times and I just have a harder time putting it into words. And then I feel really confident that I know exactly what words to use, and then when I start using words, I realize I don't know what I'm saying. Ew, what a squishy noise. Ooh. Oh man. I really don't know what to expect with Eclipsed because for the longest time I thought it was just game harder than normal. I want you. Pikachu. Huh? Okay. Sure. It's every 12 seconds. Nice. Ow. Overloading pest. Oops, I don't have a... That could have been really bad. I didn't have a, I don't have a Hapu feather. Lets me jump, double jump. I would love to have some fire rate upgrades. I guess a stun grenade is cool too. Why do I have a line around me? Is this stupid bubble string lantern? Ah, great. No, dang. The OST is very nice. There's a song called... I can't remember what it's called. I was listening to it last night. It's very pretty. Here, I'll find it. Risk of Rain by Christodulu. The song is called The Rain, formerly known as Purple. That is the title of the song. It is beautiful. Ah, great, you freak. I don't like the clay Templars. Goodness, they don't even know. Ooh, I do have enough money for the gold statue now. Sick. We're gonna go to the yellow. We're gonna go yellow. Is this thing actually useful to me? Increase my attack speed for up to 3 enemies. By 10% for up to 3 enemies attacked within. Well, that's not really helpful. When I could have this instead. Sick. Okay. A gold orb appears. There's the gold orb. There it is. Alright, what are we fighting? Wandering Vagrant. Fascinating. Oh no. Okay, lots of things I have to worry about fighting. This requires me to... Oh, no. Die! Oh, crap. Well, this isn't actually helpful to me. Come on! Boo. I probably should've... I would've been better off if I stayed put. Try playing on drizzle mode for an easier time. Is that my death message? Wow. The gentle protector. Yeah. Right. Eclipse is a game mode that adds stacking challenge modifiers to your run. Each time you beat the game, your Eclipse level permanently increases with that survivor up to maximum of 8 times. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something different. Let's play Rainstorm. So it's Drizzle, Rainstorm, and Monsoon. Let's do Drizzle. And we can keep Huntress. I really want to get to Rally Point Delta to unlock the timed lockbox. Something I've never been able to do. Someone's adding me on Discord. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so my loadout, I can either blink or I can phase blink. I disappear and teleport forward on a blink, and then a phase blink, I can disappear and teleport a short distance, can store up to 3 charges. I can also have a strafe versus a flurry, so I fire a seeking arrow for 150% damage, or I draw back a volley of 3 seeking arrows for 3 times 100% damage. Critical strikes fire 6 arrows. Hunters start and finish either Rally Point, Delta, or Scorched Acres without falling below 100% health. That... how? How on earth would I do that? I probably have a lot of shield then, maybe? Because that's shield and health are different. Okay. I'm gonna do strafe. We'll do drizzle, and we will try to sheer luck. Yep, maybe. It's clearly possible. Otherwise, I feel like they wouldn't put it in the game like that. Let's see how fast we can get to Rally Point Delta, and if we can't, then we're gonna have to figure out something else to do, because there's like a time limit of 10 minutes, and it typically takes it takes on average 5 minutes to complete a stage. I don't want that. Fine, I'll pick it up so I can turn it into scrap. Ooh. I could really go for some ramen, some rice ramen with egg drop. Unfortunately, the apartment water has been turned off for some reason. Some maintenance going on or whatever. And I don't get notifications for it anymore. They used to text everybody, but then they didn't tell everybody that they weren't texting everybody anymore, and so now it's only email notifications. And for some reason, I get the emails, but I don't get the notifications anymore. Stupid. So. Ronald's banner. Nice. This is so niche, but I used to play the Angry Birds game. I have to make sure everybody knows. Yeah, well, they at least do the bare minimum of that, as people tend to do, by only putting it in emails that I don't get notified for. They do enough that there is actual evidence that they would easily get out of being sued. The thing I was gonna say. I played the Angry Birds game, Angry Birds Transformers, which has this same music vibe to it. Angry Birds Transformers was really fun when, you know, even though it was very poorly designed and took way too many resources for old phones that old phones didn't have. I know it's a joke, but it legitimately pisses me off when people actually just do the bare minimum, when convenience is not inconvenient for them. Like, they have, I could be in the wrong. They updated their texting system and just forgot to add me to it. I could totally be wrong. Angry Birds Star Wars is really good too. That's one of my favorite. Angry Birds Space is probably my favorite Angry Birds game. But yeah, I could totally be wrong. They could have just forgotten to put me on the list. I never noticed that the music changed whenever I used to play this with the music the first time I got it. Not today, mother trucker. Sick.
That was the goodness.
I think there's a box right there. No, it's a turret. Okay. Or a drone. But yeah, there are so many times where someone will, like, companies change things that don't need to be changed simply because if it's not changing, that it's not improving, which is dumb because it doesn't need improving. It's at the most perfect it can be, Snapchat. And then everything needs to have ads. Everything needs to have ads for some reason. I hate ads so much. When I get to the point where I can monetize my YouTube channel, I'm purposefully not going to. At least I'm not going to put ads on videos, and if that prevents me from getting money from YouTube, that's fine. By the time I get to that point, there are enough people who follow me and have subscribed that I will have like a Ko-fi or a Ko-fi or a Patreon, and they can just support me there. Game Pass is... Yeah, right? Game Pass being $30 a month is insane. It used to be $20, and I'm sure you know that. But I need to tell my wife that, because she has Game Pass and I don't think she's noticed. She doesn't keep up with gaming news like that. We don't actually. Yeah. It's $30 for the highest tier, right? Because I think we had the mid tier. We didn't have all the EA games, because that was part of the more expensive bundle, and we were like, we can do that on the computer. And also EA sucks too. EA got bought by Who was it? Saudi Arabia. Some private company in Saudi Arabia. That is definitely gonna go over well. Nothing bad ever happens when a giant game is bought, or a giant game company is bought by a private company. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Ooh, that's a good one. Good item. I think we're not going to make it to Rally Point Delta unless the timer changes based on the difficulty of the thingamajig. It's a government company, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. If that's the case, hurrah. Why are the beetle guards here? You're not a beetle queen. Crisis Vanguard. I think that's hitting him. I will take a shipping request for him. How nice. Missile drones suck. Public investment fund. I hope it leads to some public investment fun. Oh yeah. I don't want you. As for Game Pass, the premium middle tier is now $15 a month. Oh. So maybe we're fine. Maybe we're not getting so much money taken away, I suppose. Taken away. Interesting. Does middle tier have ads, or is that free with ads is the main thing? No. Because if I'm paying a premium service and still getting ads shoved in my face, I am just going to stop paying for that premium service, because the whole reason I pay for it is to not get ads shoved in my face. Might finally get Titanfall 3 if someone in the government really wants it. Okay. And now there's no music. Ooh. Interesting. Does the music mean there's no living monsters? Is that what that's about? Okay. Music begins. Ooh. Pretty. Pretty music. Yep, missed it by 4 minutes. So it's 10 minutes regardless of the difficulty. Fascinating. Ah, come on. Dang it. I messed up. Of course it's the imp overlord that I have to fight when I decide to do the challenge of don't take damage. Ooh, a shatter spleen. A shatter spleen. I really hope she didn't. Is it wet over here? Weird. So it looks like if you had standard, it automatically got converted into premium. Weird. Whole bunch of weirdness. I would still check just to be safe. Yeah. Yep. I would absolutely love to see if I can dig into the files for this game and look for some of the audio files. See if I can find some, like, the sound effects by themselves. Because I'd love to convert them into M4R or M4A audio files and put them on my phone as text tones or notification sounds. Like the sound when the level is transferring from, or the difficulty transfers from easy to medium to hard and such. Reach the complete... Wait, what? Okay. That is not the achievement I was going for, but it is an achievement I didn't know I didn't know how to do. So that's cool. Do I get to go over here? It's blocked. Yeah. Soldier syringe. Attack speed. Let's go. I have Do you know, Jack, do you listen to Distractable? Do you know what that is? Yes, okay. So the wheel at the end that Bob spins, I think I have the same app that he has. I need to double check because if I do, then I need to pay $7 for the premium version. Because that changed since I bought, or since I downloaded it from the Microsoft Store. But I want to do things. I want to do things like they do for the end of the episode, like use it, spin it for streaming, and I'm not sure how I would go about doing that. Because with certain games like Phasmophobia, if you know who Insim is, they have the Insim will spin the wheel, and everybody votes on whether the ghost they're about to discover is the ghost that the wheel was spun for, or is the ghost that the wheel says it will be. And then people absolutely go crazy. It's called ghost gambling, basically, and everyone goes nuts for that. And I want to do something like that, but I'm just throwing that out there, I guess. Oh. I'm sure you would. I just don't know what I would do to make it watchable. Huntress actually used to be my favorite survivor, I guess is what they're called. Because I didn't necessarily have to aim, and games where I don't need to really aim at anything, it's always heat-seeking, is my favorite.
It's my favorite.
My YouTube is being weird. I'm going to reset it and I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
See about getting Phasmo and doing ghost gambling with you. Well, I don't play Phasmophobia. I don't have people to play with, but also it is not something I'm going to live stream. That is just an example of how the wheel is used. The wheel, the random generator wheel type thing. Yeah, I'm not playing Phasmophobia on too many, not on a live stream, probably not in a long time ever, if ever. Just too much demonic stuff. It didn't actually used to be that bad, and I would play it. And I have left those videos on my channel, but once they started introducing all the stuff that actually can be found in real life, like Ouija boards and summoning circles and stuff that people tried to, you know, I'm not doing it. I'm not playing that game anymore. I wanted to go up. Oh, I guess I could take this thing.
Whee!
And the guy who... And there's another bolstering lantern that I don't want. The guy who... Chris Okay. He's crazy, and this soundtrack is fire. Scrapper on this one, maybe. Ooh. We're just gonna chuck the items off the edge? Yep, okay. Hello. Hello, Rex. Broken robot. Requires 1 fuel array. Alright, let's see. What's down here? Is that an Aegis? It sure is. Healing past full grants you a temporary barrier for 50% per stack of the amount you healed. Alright, boss time. Not great. Well, that was fast. Do I go to the bazaar? Do I need anything in the bazaar? Sure, why not? I'd love to see a game where this guy and Mick Gordon team up for the OST. I think it would be awesome. End horribly, but I'd play either way. Or end up... What? Think it would be awesome. Or end up horribly. I play either way. Yes. Whatever the heck you said, yes. Mick Gordon with Christodoulou. I wish I could pronounce your name consistently. Max health, reduce movement speed. Gain gold, lose gold. Increase base damage, reduce maximum health. Actually, these two would be really good together. This one, Heresy, would replace that. It would replace that thing, but I would get... it's not. What I have right now is better. I'm gonna do you, and we'll do that, and... do these three. And now I'm slow! I forgot that the part where it says it makes me slow makes me slow. That's okay, now I'm tanky. Why do I have half my health? What happened? Oh. I guess I read that part and then forgot about it. Ah, great. Stage 5. The floor is lava. The floor has lava. Ooh. Apparent. It's apparent. child. No! Be gone. This game just got a lot more difficult because I'm so slow. Ooh. Ding dong. Oh, I don't know why, I just really got a sudden urge to play Just Cause 4. Probably because this is the speed at which Rico Rodriguez moves by default, and there's no sprint button. And I was gonna click over there, I'm like, I wanna go be right there, and I was gonna click to grapple in, but that's not a thing in this game. Ding dong. Ooh. Do 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 do. How long have I been going? An hour and 22. Dang. I legitimately don't understand how some people can go for 5 hours straight. I guess you take breaks and such in between, but I haven't got that figured that out yet. Nice. I have to go eat dinner. See you around. All right. Have a good night, Jack. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, goodness. Alright. I should really get a camera mode mod or something. Because these environments are really pretty. Like this is just a I guess we're in a caldera of sorts. It's not a dormant or is it still a caldera if it's not dormant? here. Comment at nighttime. Interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Why are there stars in front of the planet? That's not how that works. Oh, goody. Why are there no enemies? Why is it so dark? There's an enemy. Is it raining here? That's weird. It's really weird not having a Hapu feather this far into the game. Okay, I guess it's nothing. Time to go up. And get decimated. Well, that's an interesting effect. There we go. Here we go. And the hardest part. Friday, clip it. Why all the way over here? Screw you, little ball of annoyance. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Hopefully. The Void Reavers are here to try and capture me. Well, it's not going to work. Maybe. The rescue ship won't charge up fast enough. Goodbye, incinerator drone. 20 seconds. Should be good. Yeah, let's go. First time I think I've ever gone and done that on stage 5. Nice. Let's go. And so she left, yearning for her next great hunt. Okay. I know a John Cheatham. I've never seen that name there before. I've never noticed it. That's crazy. Dude. Whoops. Neuropath. This item will now randomly appear in runs. Oh, that's the... I have the thing where the monsters have antlers on their heads and they heal other monsters near them. Cool. This thing. Yeah, I've unlocked it now. How did I do that? Without healing, reach and complete the third teleporter. Okay. Complete a prismatic trial. What time is it? It's 4. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this live stream, if you enjoyed any of this at all, feel free to like and subscribe. I plan on, you know, just like how Markiplier says he's in the final stretch of making his movie, but things don't align the way he wants them to. I plan on making more videos, but things don't align the way I want them to. I got a new phone, so, and it's got a really nice camera, so maybe there's something there I can do. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Ring the notification bell when you do subscribe so you never miss an upload. Take care. You are loved, and there's nothing you can do about it. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.